everyone, my name is Divine, and I just want to briefly talk about my experience learning under Mr. Abiodun Joe and how it's helped build my musical background back in Nigeria and here in the UK. I met him late in my secondary school year and started training under him back in 2021. Um, I was with him for 2 years before moving to the UK, and I learned quite a lot from him, especially in the aspect of him playing and improvisation. It was the first time I had a teacher, so I had quite a lot to learn, but he had no problem in handling it. I arrived in the UK last year, and I had no problem settling in as an organist. I met with the director of music at St. Peter's Church in Wolverhampton, and he inquired about my musical background, and he was surprised to know that I learned back in Nigeria, and I wasn't in any music school. He had me play a few hymns on the organ, after which he was impressed with what he had heard, and he asked about my availability to join the choir as the sub organist, which I did for a few months. But later on, he introduced me to about three churches: Wood, the Good Shepherd Church in Wolverhampton, and the Church of Christ in Sheffield. And I get paid about £100 every month, and this has helped financially with my needs as a student. I always get a lot of compliments from people, church members, choristers about my playing, and they always ask if I did go to any music school, but I tell them I learned back in Nigeria, and I have never been to any music school, and it always leaves them baffled, and really impressed. Later on, my school quickly heard about this, and I was invited as the guest organist at the University Carols, which hosts many churches and universities, and I was asked to play all the hymns for the service, accompany two solos, and four choral anthems. After which I was made a university organist in my first year. I currently play for those three churches I mentioned earlier, and I just want to say appreciation to HMMC and the choir committee for the encouragement and the access to the organ. Thank you.